Hey, what's up guys? Happy 4th of July. I'm in Santa Barbara for the 4th. It's now the 5th, but whatever. Wanted to make a little video talking through my new music video, Back in Time. A lot of you guys have seen it and really responded to it, and so I just kind of wanted to break things down a little bit. So I'm gonna overlay some of the shots on here. So I started with drone shots. A lot of the inspiration for this was the movie Drive. And even John Wick has a lot of these drone shots that are looking straight down on the streets. I thought that really perfectly sets up this sort of nighttime vibe and tone in a way that everyone's familiar with from films we've seen. These walking time lapses, there's this guy I follow on Instagram who posts a lot of time lapses like that. The home video footage is something that's kind of been sitting around for a while. It's probably one of the most unique and interesting elements of this video. You don't see that in home videos for the most part. I don't think I ever have necessarily. I had the tapes converted. We had all these high 8 tapes from the 90s that my brothers and I paid to have converted, and I have about 130 gigs of all this footage. And when this project came up, a lot of this video worked out because we reverse engineered it. So we went out and we did the shoot of these shots in downtown with Ezekiel. I called him up, I was like, look, at the time I was gonna have a red camera that weekend, and I was like, look, I'm gonna have a red, we should go out and shoot a music video for you. Simply because I was gonna have a red, like an idiot. You need a red to make a music video, which you don't. The red fell through, and I was like, look, we should do it anyway, even on my camera. And so we just shot the downtown footage. Him walking around with a girl, the stuff you see in there with a gimbal. We also shot a bunch of 360 camera footage that didn't make the cut, and we did the tiny planet effect with it, and it just felt like it was too jarring. It didn't really fit in the style with the rest of this stuff. But after that shoot, I looked at the footage and I just knew we did not have enough to make the video. So I said, okay, we're gonna really have to bolster this or do additional shoots if we're gonna cover 3.5 minutes. That was where the idea of the guy and girl on the beach came from. That was also stuff I shot a little over a year ago with some friends of ours, and never did anything with the footage. Wanted to do a little sort of highlight video, maybe some voiceover, but I just couldn't get into it. It didn't make sense to me. So when I saw this, and there are all the references to the beach and the surfboard and this Back in Time, I thought, oh, this is perfect. Let's show them on the beach, and let's have this sort of 8mm overlay that makes this feel very nostalgic and kind of like a memory. And then after I thought of that, I said, okay, well, if we're gonna go that route, if I'm gonna go back and pull footage that has been around for a long time, then why not use the home videos? It's Ezekiel, it has his face, it's totally Back in Time, and it's also a different sort of medium. It looks like an old home video from the 90s. And I love the idea of having this super smooth, modern 4K gimbal stuff, these time lapses, this 8mm, fake 8mm, and then this old high 8 tape. And I thought all of those little mediums would work together really well, very cohesively. Some of my favorite shots in this are these shots in front of the neon signs with the girl dancing and the guy smoking. It felt very creepy. It felt very Only God Forgives, the director who made Drive, another film by him. And then the sort of double exposure overlay, that was kind of inspired by my editor, Michael Slemons, who did a great job with this. He'd done a previous video that did a lot of sort of transition, cross-dissolve image on top of each other, and I thought that would be a really nice addition. One thing I don't think particularly worked well about this video is the rewind thing at the end. It's a trope. I've seen it a million times. I've done it a million times. I was talking to the editor and I was like, look, I think we kind of need to ramp this up, build this up at the end and make it feel big and feel like something's really happening. We really didn't have anything to cut to or to show. It was really the only option, and that was a really good decision on his part. But I think it's important to be aware of tropes and cliches and know, cliches exist because they work. That's why they're cliches, is because they work so well, so many people use them over and over again. So it's important that if you're going to be cliche, you're at least aware of it and you try to make it work in the best way possible. Thanks for watching, guys. I did this basically just for me, so I could sort of process what I did right, what I did wrong, what I can do better next time. So this is just a learning experience for me to hopefully get better, and so the next one will be even cooler. So I hope you guys got something out of this. Thanks for watching.